Like and subscribe for more handy computer tips.
Hi guys, my name's Mitz and I'm going to show you how to speed up your PC. Today I'm working on a Windows 11 computer. Windows 10 is pretty much the same. I've got other videos. If you've got an older computer, you can go back and have a look, but it's very similar. You can use this if you've got an XP computer, because I'm going to give you a couple of ways to find these tools. So I might give you a shortcut, like you might type it in the run box and it will come up like that. So that way, if you're using Windows XP, you can still bring up these actual tools because they're all pretty much the same. Nothing's changed, but maybe they hide in the settings a bit more, and yeah, so you'll be able to use this for Windows XP as well, I'm pretty sure, because I used to be an expert at Windows XP and way before that too. All right, so let's get into it. First thing that we're going to do is go and disable startup programs. Now, I'm in Windows 11, like I said, but it will work for Windows XP at the same time. So on my keyboard, this is what I used to press, Control-Alt-Delete, and that would take me to a thing where I could choose to go to Task Manager. Now you can also press Control, Shift and Escape. So you've got two choices there. I've got 69 windows open in Google Chrome. I'm using Ice Cream's screen recorder right now. I've got Task Manager open. I've got Windows Explorer open, which we're looking at and we're using right now. And I've got 5 Word documents open as well. All right, so I can expand on this and make it a bit bigger. Now this has changed a little bit here. So there's a menu on the side here, and it's definitely changed a little bit. So what you've got to do is look up for the startup apps, which is this. It's really the startup programs, but they call it apps now. So we'll go there. Now these are the programs that start up when you start your computer. Now, we've all had that thing that starts up and you don't want it to start up. You're like, oh, why is this starting up? You know, every time I start my computer, I have to wait for this program. Well, in here, you can stop it. You can go to I've actually gone in here and disabled a lot of stuff already, as you can see. Now, what I want to do is click on one of these. Maybe this Xbox one, because I don't usually use that, and it's already disabled. Okay, I don't want to disable that one because I'm using it right now. So all I have to do is go to one, just for an example, and right click on it and say disable. Okay, we can also look at the properties. So I used to have this annoying little program that came with the computer. I mean, I could, like this one here, HP, like you might have a different laptop, like a Dell laptop, and they have this annoying feature that you don't like that comes with it. You can just right click on that and press disable. Okay, so they're pretty much unnecessary stuff going on, and I've gone and disabled a lot of stuff here because I don't want it starting up, like LinkedIn. I don't even use that. I don't even know why it's there, so I've disabled it. Yeah, I've disabled Microsoft 365 from starting up when I start the computer. So if I want to use that, I can just go and use it still, but I do not want it starting up when I'm not using it. Okay, all right, so that's the startup programs in the Task Manager under Startup Apps, or if you're with Windows XP, it will be under a tab somewhere because it's a bit different. I actually don't have Windows XP anymore. Well, actually, I probably do, a computer in the cupboard somewhere. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be there somewhere. All right, let's go on to the next thing to speed up your computer. So, again, for the next one, we're going to press the Windows key and the letter R on the keyboard. Then we're going to open up the Run box. And this time, we're going to look up Cleanup. It's called Cleanup Manager, but we're putting clean and then mgr in there. Okay, now it's select a drive that you want to clean up. Well, I want to clean up C because it's pretty bad. So I'm going to press OK. So C is usually the main drive of your computer where Windows is running, basically. Okay, so that's usually how computers are set up. Okay, now we've got a few things here. We've got 7 gig in the recycle bin. We've got a few gig here of stuff. We've got 4 gig, 2 gig. Right, there's a few things there. Nothing is, major. But yeah, I've got nearly 8 gig in the recycle bin. I'm going to get rid of it. Now, before you do this, go and have a look in the recycle bin. Okay, I'll show you how. We'll just move this window across here. Now, I don't have any icons on my desktop, so I'm going to go and say, where does it say? Show icons. Let me see, view. Okay, there it is, view. Show desktop icons. Oh, and there's the mess come back. Right, go to double click on the recycle bin. Okay, have a look in there. Yeah. Okay, so go through it, see if you want anything. Now, let's just say you want something. It's pretty full on because I did clean out my computer. I had a lot of duplicate files on there. So this is what's happened. Like I've deleted some stuff. All this big stuff that I deleted is in here. Okay, so just for an example, let's say I wanted to restore just a picture in here because there's a lot of videos and everything as well. So let's just pick a picture, just a simple picture. Okay, and right click on it, okay, and press restore. Now that will go back to where it came from, okay. Now you could take a whole lot more of those if you want to. You can take all of these, or you can untick those ones, okay. Then you can right click on them and press restore. Now I don't want to do that because, look at them. They're going to be all the same picture going back. But I just want to make sure before you delete anything that you go and check out the recycle bin. There we go. Get rid of it now. So we've done that. Now we want to go and hide the icons again because I don't really use the icons. They're quite annoying. So now I can go and click the tick for the recycle bin. I can get rid of the temporary files too. This might make the website load a bit slower for the first time, but after that it'll be fine. I doubt you'd even notice the difference nowadays, but in the old days we had to clean this out all the time. Computers got very messy. So, well, maybe it still does. It's just that we've got bigger hard drives, So we can get rid of all of this actually, okay? And we can say view files. Let's have a look. Okay, I don't have any files in there. I don't know why they're telling me to, well, I don't have any, that's fine. So I'm going to save 12 gig. So let's go and have a look at File Explorer, which you can get to by hitting the Windows key and E. Okay, So this is File Explorer, we're in it, but down in Windows 11 there's a file folder down there, you can press on that as well. Okay, so we're in File Explorer, and we want to go down to this PC in the left column, and we're looking at this here. So we've got 26.3 gig free of the 118 on this hard drive that I've got just for C drive. It's just running Windows basically. Yeah, got filled up, which wasn't good at all. So what we're going to do is, so at the moment I've got 26.3 gigabyte free. So we're going to go and put that down the bottom, put all of it down the bottom. We're going to press Clean Up System Files, and we're doing it. Okay guys, my disk, my cleanup manager has done its job. It got rid of the recycle bin. So here we go here. Before I had 26 gigabyte free, now I've got 40. So it's looking better, okay? So I'm freeing up some space at the same time, which also makes it faster. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. So we're going to open the run box again. Okay. Now we're going to have a look at the disk defragmentation. Now you can type in defrag c ... and it'll go and defrag it, okay? But the problem is, okay, my C drive is a SATA C drive, SATA. So it only needs trimming, it does not need defragging. Now this one over here is a normal hard drive. So that's a solid state hard drive. And this one here has the moving disks inside it, an older type hard drive. So you probably want to defrag this one, you don't want to defrag that one. Now, instead of going defrag C for Windows 8, 9, 10 and 11, we're going to paste in DFRGUI. I know it's weird, but anyway, press OK. Okay, so we come to the Optimize Drives section, and this is where you can choose. Now, it won't let you, it'll let you optimize that, but it won't let you defrag it. So we'll go to this one here, which is an actual hard drive. So we can analyze it. Let's analyze it. That might take a little while. Now, after the analysing, I just pressed on Optimize and it started defragging it. Now, it used to be fun. We used to be able to watch all these blocks getting taken away and put into nice spaces and everything, but we're not getting to watch that anymore. So if you've got Windows XP, this is not going to work for you. So you're going to have to write in something different. Now, as you know, I'm not running Windows XP right now, but I'm just going to show you. So for Windows 10, 11, probably 8, 7 maybe, you can use this here to get to the optimized drives. If you're using Windows XP, you have to put in DFRG, which is defrag, and .msc, and then press OK. Now that's not going to work on my computer, okay? It says it's an error, okay? But that's what we used to use, so you can do that, or you can search for it in the tools, okay? All right, get rid of that one. We won't get rid of the run box. We'll leave the run box over there. Right, now this is in the process of optimizing. Now, the thing is, down here, it says schedule optimization and it's on. Now, I'm going to go and quickly have a look. Okay, so it's scheduled, it's on, run on schedule, weekly. Yeah, nice. And then it says choose the drives, okay? And we've ticked all of them. Now, it's not going to defrag C because it knows it's a SATA drive, a solid state drive. So it's going to trim that, and it doesn't need organising. And this one here is going to be defragged. All right, not a problem. So this is still going, so I'll just get out of that. As you can see, I'm going to have to leave that going in the background. But in the old days, it used to really help and speed up the PC, doing all these things. All right, I'm just going to leave that there, or maybe down the bottom, and we're probably going to go on to the next way to speed up your computer. Okay, the next one, we're going to open the run box again, so I'm not going to show you how to do that again. Now we're going to type in Services.msc. Now all of these codes that I'm using will be available down below. You'll be able to see in the notes down below under this video. There will also be a link to a more detailed tutorial below as well. All right, so let's go into the services section, and what we want to do is look for the Windows search. Okay, so it could be, let's have a look down here, Windows search, there it is there. Now, on the older computers, when we used to have Windows XP and everything, we definitely wanted to get rid of that one, okay? Now, what it does is it indexes all the information so you can search quicker. But if you've got a solid state hard drive, your computer is already pretty fast at searching for anything on that drive. If you don't use searching a lot, you can right click on that and say stop, okay? Press stop, and it's stopping the Windows search, okay? Now, there is other things in here that possibly could be disabled, but it is very detailed. You have to be careful when you come in here. If you do want to disable something else, how about Googling it first and checking it out and saying, what happens if I disable this in my Windows services? Okay, so that's all you have to do. Basically, if you're not using Windows backup, you can get rid of that, but I am. So, yeah, you can get rid of a few things here. All right. Now, if you were using Windows XP, let me get rid of that. Let me get the run box up again. Yep. This would be the same for Windows XP, Services.msc. Okay, so I'm in Windows 11 right now and I'm using that, and that would probably work for Windows XP as well. Okay, so the next one is to go and update Windows. So to make sure you've got the latest of everything that they need. They're always fixing things all the time and everything, and so you get the update and your computer should run better. So for Windows XP, I've got this here, which you would put in here. CPL. Okay, so it's like control panel or something like that. It's in the control panel. but that's what it used to be in the Windows XP. So if I press OK on this, it's not going to work, okay? Now, for me, Windows 11 and all that, here's the one for me, MS setting, Windows update. Now, I'll have that down below in the comments below. Now, all that did is take me to the Windows update, and then you can just press on check for updates, okay? Now, I don't need to because I've got this on here. It says get the latest updates as soon as they are available, okay? Right, so now obviously because I'm on Windows 11, the other way to get there is just go and type in Windows update, right? Anything you want to get to in Windows 11, you can just put it in the search bar and there it is there, okay? Now, I like to show the way to get there through the run box. So just say your mouse conks out and you can't click on that, you can't do anything, you could always, you know, press your keyboard and use that. So that's the benefits of going through the run box and all that to get to these things. It's handy. Okay, so that is another way. Now, always keep your computer updated. Okay, let's go again in the run box. Now, this time it's called appwiz.cpl. Now, you can use this for XP and Windows 11. Okay, so what do you think it is? The thing is, it used to be called something else, okay? Well, now it's called Programs and Features. But in Windows XP, it used to be called Add or Remove Programs. Okay, so this is where you can remove unwanted programs, okay? You can go through and see what programs you don't use anymore and delete them. Simple as that. Yep, anything that you don't like. I haven't got much on this computer, believe it or not, because everything, a lot of programs are online now and you don't install them, which is great. All right, so if you've got something that I don't even know what that is because I don't even have a printer connected to this computer. So I can get rid of all of that. Network scanner, right? All I have to do is choose it and uninstall it, okay? And then press yes. And are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Why am I sure? Because I do not have a printer connected to this computer. Okay, so I know that I can get rid of that. Okay, now you're going to be asked to confirm these things. Okay, delete. Yeah, there's a few things there. And one more, uninstall. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. Now, that can also free up space on your computer. That program might be connecting to the internet to update itself. You don't know what's going on. Lots of things are happening. It's best that you delete them. But the thing is, right, make sure you know what you're doing, okay? If you don't know, look it up, Google it, ask someone. Just don't go deleting things. Now, Windows won't let you delete certain things, so, don't worry too much. All right, so that's how to uninstall a program, okay? So you can do that with Windows XP and Windows 11. Okay, for the next one, we can go to the settings. So just say I press the WinKey and the letter I on the keyboard. Okay, it takes me into the settings. Then I go into system. Down the bottom, now this is a different thing again. So I've gone into system, then into about, and now I'm going to advanced system settings. Now that's a long way to get there. Now I'm into the advanced system settings. So this is a performance section here, so I'm going to show you that. But this is how you get there on a Windows 11 computer, okay? So if you're on a Windows XP or Windows 11, because I'm going to show you right now, get the run box again by pressing the WinKey and the letter R on the keyboard. Then you're going to type in sysdm.cpl and press OK. Okay, so we've come to the same box, the System Properties box. And the first thing is the computer name, then the hardware. Okay, we've got Device Manager in there. Go to Advanced, okay, to this Performance tab here, and press on Settings. Now, as you can see, this is the Performance section where you can let Windows choose what's best for my computer, or adjust it for the best appearance, which uses up a lot of stuff, or adjust it for the best performance, okay? Click. Ouch, look what happens. All the untick. You can also press custom and choose whatever you want. Now, look at this. Show shadows under windows. Show thumbnails instead of icons. Ooh. Well, you know, I don't know whether I can live without that one, right? I need to see the thumbnails instead of the little icons kind of thing. We'll see what happens. Show Windows contents while dragging. It's got a lot of things there. Now, I'm going to disable it. Gee, we never had all this fancy stuff. If you enabled all this fancy stuff and you were on Windows XP, you'd be struggling because it hogged a lot of resources, this kind of stuff. But because we're on Windows 11, you know, we've got a 120 gig hard drive just running Windows, then that's fine. But back in the old days, you had Windows XP with a 20 gig hard drive. You definitely had to stop all these. So I'm happy not to see any of those anyway, so I'm going to press apply. Okay, it's done it. Press OK. Now in here, you can just have a look around while you're here. You can see System Restore. You've got to configure the settings and choose the drive that you want the restore to work for. So as you can see, it's on Windows C. Okay. Now create a restore point. Yeah, so, and you can click on here and you can go, press next. Now this is what happened. It had a Windows update at this time, and you can restore to that point. There's not many restore points there, obviously, but I can also create a restore point right now. Okay, but the best thing for me to do right now is to finish speeding up and cleaning up my computer, then set a restore point of this beautiful clean computer. Okay, so I'm not quite ready to do that yet. All right, so over here is the remote desktop settings, which is another video altogether. All right, so that is just disabling special visual effects to improve performance. Okay, I'll get rid of that. Okay, guys, I think we've been going for about half an hour now, so I'm definitely gonna, that should speed up your computer a little bit. Now, there are other ways to do it as well. if you're using an old hard drive on your computer, maybe you could buy a solid state drive for your computer because it actually searches faster, accesses data faster. It doesn't have any moving parts in it. It's a bit weird. It's all, it's the newest, well, it's not the newest, but it's the latest technology. And you can also, the best absolute way to absolutely speed up your computer is to format your computer. I never used to do any of this. I just used to format it. Okay, I used to back up and then format it. And I started with a clean computer every time, which is very nice. All right. Also, if you see my homepage on Google here that you're looking at right now, I built this custom homepage. It is, you can get this for free, and I give you all the files for free and everything. Just look up my video on YouTube called, you can go to my channel, and it's called How to Make a Chrome Extension, because that's what I did. I made a Chrome extension, then I installed it, and it's got all my links here. I just click on this and opens up my email, goes, and whatever. I can put whatever links I like here. I can add a task to do, and then when I've done it, I just press remove, and I can search on Google, and I've got the time really big. So yeah, it's pretty good, but you can get mine and you can customize it, change it to whatever you want. All right, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like the video, and comment below if you found anything interesting. All right, see you later.